It's time to name the Chivas Social Entrepreneur of the Year, and on behalf of our sponsor, Shiva Illa Jaffa.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This award is presented to an individual who created enterprises focusing on social capital and providing a hugely beneficial service to disadvantaged communities. Let's take a look at his amazing work.
Educated at the Birla Institute of Technology and Science in Rajasthan, this award recipient founded Janani in 1995, a non-profit entity devoted to providing child and reproductive health services in Bihar, one of the poorest regions of India, with 110 million people and 5% of the world's poor. Today, Janani accounts for more than 20% of family planning in Bihar and has won national and international acclaim for its innovative and creative management that enables the program to serve poor communities on a sustainable basis. Out of this model, he founded World Health Partners in 2008 with the goal of serving the rural poor better through a broader base of services, an enhanced product delivery platform, and the incorporation of new technologies. Several million patients in Bihar, Uttar Pradesh and Kenya have been helped through a franchise system that enables rural providers to refer acute patient cases to trained medical professionals, and thus rural patients benefit from affordable and preventative care. Tonight, we recognize him as the Asian Awards Social Entrepreneur of the Year.
And the winner of Chivas Social Entrepreneur of the Year is Gopi Gopalakrishnan.
2013, Gopalakrishnan received 2 prestigious international awards for social entrepreneurship from the Skoll Foundation in Chicago and the Schwab Foundation in Geneva.
It's lovely to get a bottle of booze. Shukriya. Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here in front of such an august audience to receive this award. I'm also humbled by the kind of leadership and competence that I can see around in this room. And I want to especially thank the colleagues of mine whose wisdom and support over these years have made this award possible for this organization. There are about 800 of us here in this room, I guess, and as we gather and celebrate some of the moments that have brought us satisfaction, we also must realize that there are people out there in some of the poorest communities who are not getting basic care that you and all of us have been taking for granted over generations. And that, in a civilized society, that gap must be bridged somehow. I just want to highlight this through an example so that we can relate to it at a physical level. So there is this, I want to talk about Lakshmi, a young mother in a Bihar village with a small baby. And Lakshmi has been having gynecological disorders and reproductive morbidities, but has no access to some basic health care. In fact, most of her trouble can be handled with about 5 to 7 days of antibiotic cover, but she doesn't have the gender-sensitive way of getting that care. And if a baby falls sick, there is nothing available within the village. She'll have to take that baby because her husband works outside the state. He is in agricultural labor. She has to take that baby a fairly long distance over those unpaved roads and bad transport. And that is not easy, nor is it affordable for her. For us, our aha, or the moment of epiphany came when we realized that the SIM card that is used in the cell phones that's become so common across the developing world can be can be a solution provider. We build our technologies around that SIM card so that doctors sitting remotely can examine either Lakshmi or her baby and can get some basic parameters such as blood pressure, can get her heartbeats and lung sounds through a stethoscope, can get pulse, can get a temperature, can do a cardiogram. And that's exactly what we build. We have now a network of a little over 10,000 such centers catering to a wide variety of Lakshmis who at least are starting to get some fundamental health care. And even more interesting is the interest that the government of India has been showing, and we have just expanded to Kenya too, and we are getting the response from the Kenyan government too. And I think the future augurs well for such an approach where technology will come to the rescue of some people who are underserved. It's going to be a long journey. It's been quite a struggle so far, but I think the way ahead looks better. But we still have miles to go, and I need your support, whatever support, even kind of philosophically, emotionally that you can provide. I look forward to receiving them. Thank you so much once again.
The Chivas Social Entrepreneur of the Year goes to Gopi Gopalakrishnan, and our thanks to sponsors Chivas.